Okay. YouTube, you're pissing me off. Please stop. This is the 4th time. I thought the 3rd time was a charm. But apparently it's not. Like... in here, crying in my prom dress. Alright, so we'll wait for some more people to get here, and then I will start telling more. I will start telling more story times, because apparently you guys like those. So, I have a lot. Pin message again. I know, I'm sorry, Echo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Echo. I'm so sorry I have to put you through this. Because you're the only mod here. You're the only one. So actually, I have messages with another friend. That I kind of like spilled everything to about what she did. I don't middle school talent show, my girlfriend saying that image. Oh my god, I could not do that. I could not do that. No. No, 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 no. In 7th grade, I sang Siren. I sang Siren. I was like... Now that I look back at it, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. And I had like a voice crack or two during it, and I was like... I had sang it. So to audition for the talent show in middle school, we had to sing it in front of the band teacher first. And then they actually decided if you were in the talent show or not. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my god! And my other friend was like, okay, calm down. What, huh? I'm like about to pin it. My ex was the #1 Deku glazer. Dang. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there still is. I know I'm still in it. I know I am still in it. I'm not emo, no. Good guess, though. Anyways, I'm pulling up those messages again. There is. I'm pretty sure I'm still in it. If I can find it, I will send a message in it. Because I know I'm still in it. I know I'm still in it. So... Blink twice if I need help. Nah, I'm good. Don't worry. I know I'm still in it. It's somewhere. I know it is. It's somewhere. I don't even know the last time we actually said anything in it. Balox fillet? Balox fillet? I don't think I want anything. Anyways, we have 15 people right now. Hello, welcome. Let me get those messages because I know they weren't from that long ago. Here we go. I just like said a bunch of stuff that she did to this friend. So we're just gonna fuck you, no spam, so you get banned. I love that. I love that. Y'all hear that? That's my dog. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've already done this, but bye, Fizzy. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad I got to see you again. Pizza? That's real. Pizza is really good. I had pizza yesterday. Why am I wanting it again? Bye. See you tomorrow. Yes, I will be going live again tomorrow. See you later. Oh my god. I think there's one thing I didn't mention about Homecoming a couple streams back, but when Homecoming was going on, or like before it, when I first met her, I was like, she was really clingy. Super clingy. Like, overly clingy. And it was like, okay? Like, without asking permission, she would, like, hold my hand and stuff, and it was like, oh. Mind you, she had a boyfriend during this time. And she thinks I look like him. Anyways. So, after, without asking permission, she would hold my hand and stuff, and she would be really clingy with me. I suspect I have an intestinal. I'm able to tell who you are mainly because you're a mod, Echo. But she was like, ugh. It was like, what are you doing? Like, it was so bad that one of my friends now, is like, I remember her telling me when I first met her, she was like, hey, I remember you holding hands with the girl, and then she started holding hands with the guy, and I was like, oh my god, did Sam get betrayed? And I'm like, oh my god, no, it was a whole thing. It's a whole story. And she's like, oh. So it was that bad. She thought I was dating this girl. And I was like, I was not. She's such a troublemaker. Oh, mind you, the girl has a boyfriend right now. So we'll see how that goes. That'll probably be another fiasco if I had to guess. So, like, be prepared for another story time on that when something happens with that relationship. But anyways, I love physical touch, but, like, not overly physical touch. Like, yes, I get it. Like, I will, like, if you're comfortable with it, like, yes, I love physical touch. But other than that, like, if you do it too much, I'm kind of like, okay, back up. Hold your horses, like, stop, please. And that's what she was doing. It was like, ugh. So, yeah, this continued for, like, 6 months. And then a whole other fiasco happened, and then she started to get even more clingy with me, and it was like, okay, you're kind of pushing the limits now. So I was, like, about to slap her in the face with how bad it was getting. I was like, oh, okay. So, like, it was still, like, holding my hand and, like, just wanting to be my partner in everything, even though when I first met somebody new this year, I was like, hey, can I be partners with them? And she's like, no, I want you to be partners with me. And it was like, bitch, let me go. Like, let me go. Ba. She would not let me be partners with anybody else. And it was like, dude, stop. So I finally told her, I was like, hey, I'm getting really uncomfortable with this. Like, can you stop? And obviously she was like, really mad. I could tell. So, hello, we have 22 people here. I am currently telling a story time of a really bitch-ass friend that I have, who's still my friend to this day. I don't know why. But, welcome. So, yeah, it was starting to be like, okay, you can stop now. You can stop. So, then I was, just like, okay. So, it started to get a little better, but then it was like, she didn't necessarily, like, stop, and it was like, meh. But anyway, other than that, the whole, like, guy liking her situation, or I feel like I've already said something. I know, she really needs to back up. Like, back your ass up. Oh, during our Once Upon a Mattress rehearsals for the play, that I was doing not that long ago, 3 months ago, so during that, I wanted to try to actually be in the front for once. Because in Frozen Junior, yes, I was Pabby. If you've watched my vlog on here, I have made a whole vlog on Frozen Junior. I was Pabby. I was like a kind of like a main side character, but I still didn't get that like much, front, like being in the front. I wasn't really in the front that much. So I was like, eh. And then in Once Upon a Mattress, I was an ensemble character. So I wanted to be in the front. Not like an attention kind of seeking front, but like my parents were like, hey, you should try to get in the front and stuff. So during times, I was like, okay, maybe I could like sneak up to the front. So, hi, welcome back. Welcome. We're telling a story time right now about a bitch ass friend that I have. Anyways, so I was like, okay, maybe I could try to like scooch up to the front during like maybe Spanish Panic or something. Spanish Panic, very fun dance, by the way. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get to the front. But no, this girl, she was like, bitch, no, you're gonna stay back here with me. And I'm like, wait, huh? She's like, you don't need to be in the front for everything. And I'm like, for everything? Bitch, I'm not even on stage half the time. I'm not even on stage half the time. So what do you mean I don't need to be in the front all the time? So she was dragging me back. She's like, hey, you don't need to be in the front all the time. Just be in the back with us. And I'm like, okay. So I went in the back. And I was like, okay, I don't like this. So after a while, we finally got the actual arranged spaces for Spanish Panic. And I was in like the middle front. I was like, bitch. I actually confronted her about it. I was like, hey, do you remember like during rehearsal, you were like, no, stay back here with me. And I was like, no, I want to be in the front. Yeah, that was a little rude. So I went up to her about that and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, like, blah, 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 blah. So like, yeah, she was definitely forcing me to be with her. And it was like, bitch, stop, please stop. So yeah, that happened. And then, hello, I am telling story times on a really bitchy friend that I have, so feel free to stay and listen. I have a lot of stuff to say about her. Do you guys want me to tell the whole homecoming story? It may take like 15 minutes to explain. Again, I can't do a poll, so just say yes if you want me to. I could tell the whole homecoming story. But it's a lot. What? Echo, what's up? I'm saying a no and a yes. I need somebody to break that. You just got the Lunchable? Bet. If you want me to tell the whole homecoming story, please say yes or no in the chat right now. Right now. But warning, it'll take like 10-15 minutes to explain because it is a lot of information. Okay, I got 2 yeses. Ah, shiitake mushrooms. Okay, I got 3 yeses. Sorry, Blake. Okay. So, this whole homecoming thing, it starts out, oh god, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, you all are gonna probably be here for a while. So, it starts out, hello to the 19 people are here. I am just now starting a story on my homecoming. Gang, make sure to censor the, got it. Don't worry, this doesn't mention that at all. But it starts out, the night starts out fine. The girl is still really clingy with me. I'm going to try my best not to mention names just for the sake of privacy for so many people and just in case they actually join the stream. So this starts out with the girl. She's still being clingy with me at this time. I still haven't told her, like, I told her at this time that I'm pansexual and stuff, and she knows all about that, non-binary, whatnot. So she knows, and she is not with her boyfriend at this time. They've broken up a while ago. I believe. So that so the night starts, and it's great. It's great at first, and it's like, yeah, we're having fun, we're hanging out. I was with her, and we walk in, and they had all these lights and stuff. So I was like, ooh, pretty, very pretty lights. So then I see like a bunch of people there that I just like had just started to get to know and everything. So I was like, oh yay, hello. But the girl starts getting jealous, is what it seemed like. So whenever, like, I'll just start from when I saw my friend that I texted all these messages to. Her name, we're gonna call her Camilla. So Camilla, super sweet, really sweet at the beginning of the year. I loved her so much. So she comes up. She's in this like really pretty green dress, and I'm like, oh, beautiful, slay. I was in this like suit thingy, yeah. So I was in this suit. It was like a green and white suit. It was okay. I mean, I had a really odd haircut with it, so it was like, but I'm like, hey, how you doing and stuff, blah, 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 blah. The girl, she's sitting with my other friend, who we're gonna call Colin, and Colin's like talking with her, and they don't really know each other. They don't really know each other. So they're like, hey, what's up? How you doing? So they're just talking. I don't really hear much of what they're saying because I'm still talking to Camilla. So, apparently, what Colin told me afterwards is that, so Colin and, well, first of all, the girl runs off while I'm talking to Camilla, and I don't really notice it. I'm kind of just like, oh, what's her problem? So then after I'm done talking to her, I turn around and I'm facing Colin, and I'm like, what's going on? And then his other friend, who we're gonna call Brian, Brian and Colin, they're like, hey. And I'm like, oh no, this is not good. They're like walking side by side, and they're just like this. So like, and I'm like, oh shit, I got myself into something. So they're like, hey, you might want to go check on the girl. And I'm like, what happened? And they're like, not my monkey, not my circus. And I'm like, oh, I really did something, didn't I? So then I go to go check on her, and then she's sitting on the bleachers. This girl's crying. She's crying. And I'm like, you're crying? So she's sitting on the bleachers. She's crying. So I go up to her. I sit next to her, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Why are you crying like this? And she is just like, well, it just seems like you don't really care about me. And I'm like, huh? So I tried to explain to her. I was like, you know that Camilla, she's my new friend. So like, I wanna talk to her. Like, she looks really pretty in the dress and everything. So I'm like, you know. So she's like, yeah, I get that, but like, and then she goes on this whole rant about like, oh my god, I did these feelings and stuff. I feel like I have feelings for you and whatnot. And it's like, she's still crying at this point, and it's like, what? So I tried to explain to her. I'm like, hey, yes, I know I'm pansexual, but like, I don't know my feelings right now, because I know, because like, I was still dealing with my own mental health. So I was like, hey, I don't really know my own feelings at this point. So like, I don't know if I have feelings for you. Like, if you have feelings for me, that's cool and all. And if you want to try, I gave her the option. I was like, if you want to try a relationship, we can. I just don't know what's going to happen. I gave her that option. Remember that. I gave her that option. And she was all like, okay. And then we were fine. And then we just continued the night like normal and everything. So then Brian and Colin, they come back. And they're like, hey, how did everything go? And I'm like, it's fine now. We're fine. And they're just like, did anything happen? And I'm just like, no, I'm just trying to figure out my own. I'm just trying to figure out my own crap at the moment. So I tell them that. Then the night goes on like normal. And then all of a sudden, at this point, I liked Brian. Like, I knew I liked Brian. I was like, okay. So I was kind of like questioning those feelings a little, but I was pretty confident that I did. But I didn't say anything. So then, I don't even know how this happened, but we were just chilling out. We're hanging out. We're just like, we're chilling, we're dancing and everything. Then all of a sudden, the girl and Brian, I see them kiss. And I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? So I'm like, what did you do? And they're just like, oh yeah, we just kissed. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Y'all what? I told the girl about the feelings I had for Brian. I told her. I was like, hey, I feel like I might have feelings for Brian, though, during the whole talk when she was upset. So she just turned around, probably just forgot about her feelings for me, and just like turned around and went to go kiss Brian. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of just like, I let it go. I'm like, okay. But I swear, I was standing there. I was like, okay, all right. Turns out, they kiss 7 more times. 7 more times. In my vicinity, in my point, like, my eye view. And I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? Like, what is going on? After they kiss 8 times, I'm finally just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... So I go up to Brian. This is gonna sound really bad on my part, but I just like, to get my feelings out, I kiss him on the cheek, and then he bolts away. Bro, he turned into the Flash at that moment, and he bolted away. I'm like, oh no, I just did something bad. So after that, we go and we go see him, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, like, you know, I'm sorry. And he gives me a hug, and then he kisses me on my cheek, and I'm like, ah, shit. And then he runs away again because he's really embarrassed. So then we sit on the stairs, and we're just like trying to talk stuff out. We're like, hey, so I'm like, I confessed to him that I have feelings for him, and then he confesses that he has feelings for me, and I'm like, oh. So we sit on those stairs for a while, and then I'm like, okay, maybe we should like go back because we don't have that much longer for like this dance, you know. So we go back, and then like 10-ish minutes later, oh yeah, the other chick, she was like just going along with it. She was like, she was just kind of like staring at me the whole time. It was kind of just like, what's going on? Sorry guys, my mother is here right now. Hello. Okay, goodbye.
I've heard this all before.
I know you have. Anyways, so she's just like staring at me the whole time. I know, I was very awkward during homecoming, and I hope to never recreate this stuff again. But anyways, continuing on. So yeah, she was kind of just going along with it, and she was telling me, she's like, girl, you messed up. And I'm like, how did I mess up? How did I mess up? You're the one who kissed him 8 times. But anyways, so then we go back. We go back into like the main dancing area, and then here's where shit really goes down. So I walked up to him. He was sitting on the bleacher. I kneeled down to him because I'm taller than him. I kneeled down, and I was like, so you have feelings for me and I have feelings for you. What are we gonna do? My exact words. What are we gonna do? He's like, I don't know. So then my stupid ass is like, okay. So to to prove that I really had feelings for this guy, everybody was like, hey, y'all should kiss. And I'm like, huh? So he's like, do you wanna? Mind you, I'd never had my first kiss before, so I was like, so I was like kind of like really nervous, but we kissed, guys. We did. I regret it a lot, but moving on from that, I was like, oh crap, I just had my first kiss at homecoming, so I was freaking out. And then the whole night goes on. Brian is like freaking out because he couldn't choose between me or the other chick or girl. Bitch. He was like, he couldn't like choose, and it was like, oh my god. And then Cullen took him out. He's like, okay, we're gonna get you some air, buddy. So he went out, and then, bro, I thought we were together, but no, we weren't. We never got together after that. But the girl in him did. And it was after the talent show. I still had feelings for him. He had feelings for me. But I think what happened was the girl came up to me before the talent show. And she was like, hey, I think I had feelings for Brian. And I'm like, you what? She knew I still had feelings for him. She knew I still had feelings for him. But she's just like, hey, I think I have feelings for Brian. And I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. Because what? That's what I was thinking. I was like, bitch, okay, first of all, you just broke up with your boyfriend not that long ago. Like, I know, I'm so glad I didn't, because I deeply regret him being my first kiss. Like, but you turn around after homecoming, after kissing him 8 times, but never truly saying that you had feelings for him. And it's like, yeah, now I have feelings for him. Like, bitch, what? So she keeps telling me, she's like, yeah, I have feelings for him. Like, oh my god, he's so hot, he's so funny. And I'm like, I'm listening to this, I'm crying on the inside. I am crying on the inside. And I'm like, oh my god. So since I was still dealing with my own shit, I was like, okay, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship yet. Because I hated myself. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not ready. So apparently I told him about this. 1-800 choke that. I love that. So I told him that. I was like, hey, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. Because I'm still going through my own shit, you know? It's rough. And he's like, okay, I understand that. Even though I still liked him, that girl still decided to get into a relationship with him. To get into a relationship with him after the talent show. He came up to me. I still have a Lego rose that he gave me after the talent show. It is somewhere, but I still have it. It's kind of broken, but he gave it to me, and he definitely still had feelings for me. But at that time, I was still like, I'm going through my own shit after that. So then a little bit after that, I was like, okay, maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready to, like, get into a relationship, you know? Like, I kind of got my own shit figured out. Like, I'm ready. Nope. The girl goes ahead and steals Brian. And I'm like, well, okay. So they date for a month, 2 months. And we had actually we'd walked to our downtown area. And we were hanging out. They were still dating. I have a picture from it. I know. And I was like, oh, I cannot tell you how jealous I was during it. I was just not showing it. I was like he was actually like kind of good looking at the time. So I was like, okay. So that was fun. So then after that, a month later goes by. The girl and Brian break up. They break up. So I'm like, okay, all right, this might be my chance. They actually broke up after my birthday party. Yeah, happy Pride Month for those that is midnight now. Happy Pride Month, guys! Yay! I will do more when it's Pride Month for me. It's not yet. Got one out. But they break up, like, yeah, a month later, and it's all because of me. All because of me. Because I was, a little bitchy at the time. But the whole thing happened because, and this was two-sided. I did not pick a side. I tried my best not to pick a side. So the girl, she was telling me all this kind of stuff that Brian was doing. He's like, oh, he doesn't comfort me. He's clingy. Blah, 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 all this stuff. And she's like, I don't know if I can handle that anymore. Brian, on the other hand, he's like, yeah, she was, like, really rude and everything, and, like, she was just, like, whatever. Unexcited poker face, yeah. So, again, this was two-sided. I did not choose a side. I was agreeing with both sides, but I was not choosing a side. So, I was just going along with whatever they were saying, and then, eventually, they're still having an argument about this. They don't know who broke up the relationship first. The girl's saying she did. Brian's still saying he did. I don't even know at this point. I haven't seen the goddamn text messages. So, yeah. And also, the girl was talking shit about Brian while they were still in a relationship. While they were still in a relationship, she was talking shit about Brian. I really goddamn hope that he broke it up. So then I call him right after my birthday party. Bye, thank you for joining. So I call him right after my birthday party, and we talked for like 3 hours. 3 hours about what the hell's been going on. And I tell him, hey, I still have feelings for you. And yeah, those feelings, they're not there anymore. But at the time, but at the time, I was like, yeah, I still have feelings for you. And I told him, like, I was, like, jealous about all this. And he suggested getting into a relationship. But I was like, no. First of all, you need to get your shit together. Because you just broke up with this girl that treated you like shit. And you need to get your mental health together. Because he was having, like, really, like, suicidal thoughts during it. And maybe, like, a 3 or 4, I'd say. Like, he was having really suicidal thoughts about all of this when it was going down, so it was like, okay. So, I tell him, hey, get your shit together. I don't want to be in a relationship with you, even though I still have feelings for you, but get your shit together. You just got out of a relationship. Calm down. So, we haven't talked like that ever since. And now it's like the girl still hates him. He's trying to make it up with her, but his whole personality has changed completely. He used to be so sweet and actually funny and everything, and now it's just like he's this hardcore kind of person, and it's like that's not the Brian I know. Like, so that's that's how everything changed from Homecoming. That I was about right. It took me like 15, 20-ish minutes to finish that. So that's how Homecoming went down. Yay. We love life. God, I hate that girl. And she's still friends with me, guys. Can you believe that? I still had to put up with that shit because I'm scared to lose other friends because of it. Yay. I love life. Yeah. That is so shitty. Oh my god. That sounds... Okay, Echo, I'm sorry, but that sounds so wrong. Trust me, I have forgotten about Brian. We still talk. We're still friends. We're still friends. He's really sweet. He kind of still has feelings for me. We're still friends. We talk. He's gotten a little bit over the hardcore, like, personality stuff, but, yeah, we're still friends. I just won't ever date him. So, yeah. But the girl, I know. The thing is, some of my closest friends are friends with her, and it's like, I can't do anything about it. Like, I'm tired of it. So, y'all want to go get some water with me? Let's go get some water. Let's go get some water to like cleanse my my storytelling throat so that I can tell stories better for you guys. Let's go get some Wawa. Some Wawa. It's on your carpet? Oh my god. I feel so weird carrying around my tablet instead of my phone. Oh, it's so weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cleanse your palate and your soul. Yes. Yes. I used to do this in my old streams. It's time to hydrate, guys. Why did my face look so red? Did I get really angry? I might have gotten like super angry when I was telling the story. But this is your daily reminder to drink some water. I know. It is done. The story is done. Thank you to those who stayed for the whole time. If you came in the middle of it, I'm sorry that you probably walked in on me like being really angry. But this is your daily reminder. Hydrate, bitch. Get some water or whatever you have around you. Drink Coke that's on the floor like Echo has. But hydrate, bitch. Hydrate. But yeah, that's the whole homecoming story. I have another one. Oh, come on. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. You gotta admit, it's a little funny. Coke on the floor. I pray for you getting in trouble, though. You seem like you're sweet, but we'll turn into Pennywise in 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't get angry that easily. I don't get as angry as I used to really easily, but I've been told I'm really sweet, and I really appreciate it. I've been told I'm interesting, too. Another thing that really pisses me off is this girl got me into one of my biggest hyperfixations ever. And you know what it is? Helva and Has-Been Hotel. She got me into this huge hyperfixation with it, and I kind of liked Has-Been Hotel when it first came out in 2019. I remember watching it when it first came out, but I was like, maybe I'll like this when I get older. And then she got me into it, and I'm just like, yay, you got me into my biggest hyperfixation ever, besides Sonic. So, love that. Love it. Love it so much. Y'all want another story time? I have another one. I mean, the title does say listening to story time, so like, y'all want another one? And like, let me know. Are there any shows that are not anime that you would recommend? Definitely Hell of a Boss and Has-Been Hotel. They look like anime, but I promise they're not. Something else. Sonic. Watch the Sonic movies. She had a boyfriend, so I moved on, and then my friend started dating her in college. Oh my god, that's no. Just no. Like, just no. Honestly. Like, I'm so ready to just, like, punch the girl, but I can't. Has-Been Hotel's on Prime Video. I watched it on 1, 2, 3 movies. And Helva is on YouTube. It is coming to Prime Video. So they'll both be on Prime Video. But you can still watch Helva on YouTube. Because Season 3 is coming out. Whenever now. There's no telling when it's coming out. Most embarrassing moments? Oh, God. Why not punch her or just get some... Ooh, okay, this isn't about the girl, but this is something else that happened. So, my family, me, my mom, and my stepdad, we were going on a trip. We flew Spirit Airlines. So, it was not funny then, but now when I think about it, it's kind of funny. We flew on Spirit Airlines. Me and my mom, we were in the very front seats of the plane. Like, the seats closest, like, to where the crew would sit when we're taking off. Like, you see the crew every second. That's how close we were. We were in the very, very front. Like, right when you walked in, seats. My stepdad, on the other hand, he was in back of us. Me, oh, just wait till you hear the rest of this story. Then you might think. Then you'll have your opinion on it. And I'll probably ask you, was it my fault? Or, like, did I just misunderstand? So my stepdad was in the back of us. So me being like the little 10, 11-year-old that I am, I get up from my seat. So my mom is in the bathroom right now. She had to use the bathroom. So I'm in the seat by myself. I get up, I get on my knees, I look behind my seat, and I see Greg talking to somebody else. And I'm like, Greg. Like, I'm shouting at him. I'm like, Greg. Oh, Greg. So I'm just shouting at him, and he doesn't hear me. So I'm finally like, Greg. And he like turns around. He's like, what? And I'm like, are you deaf or something? Okay, now here's where it gets bad. Here's where it gets a little bad. So I'm like, are you deaf or something? And he's like, sorry. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I turn back around and I sit down in my seat. I'm just sitting, you know. I didn't think I did anything bad. I didn't think I did anything bad at all. I mean, me being the 10 or 11-year-old, like, my stepdad is very hard of hearing. He's not deaf, but he really acts like it sometimes because he's really hard of hearing. So I'm just sitting in the seat. A crew member comes up to me. My mom is still gone, by the way. My mom is still gone. And my stepdad told me, after the matter of fact, like, I was telling this story again, like, a little bit ago, and my stepdad told me, he's like, oh, I knew when that crew member walked in your seat, you were in trouble. So the crew member walks into where my mom was sitting. She stands there. She looks at me. She looks me dead in the eyes, and she's mad. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I look at her. I'm like, yeah? So I'm just like, hello? Like, huh? So then she's like, it's so funny, I'm sorry. She's looking at me and she's like, we have a deaf person that can read lips. So I need you to be aware of what you're saying. And I swear to fucking God, my eyes widened. I was like, I'm so sorry. My only words, I was kind of smiling, but I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, my eyes widened. I was like, I'm so sorry. And she walks away. She's like, walks away. I nearly cried. I was like, this was like, I'm not like a bad person like in public or anything, so I'm just like, I'm on the brink of tears. And I'm sitting in my seat waiting for my mom to get back. She comes back. She's like, hey. I'm like, hey. I was 10. I was either 10 or 11. And mom was like, hey. I'm like, hey. I'm on the brink of tears. I don't know how my mom didn't notice, but I was on the brink of tears. The worst thing is, my mom gets motion sickness. She feels like she was going to throw up on planes. That crew member was the one she talked to the whole flight. Whenever she talked to her, I averted my gaze and I looked out the window. I was like, I ain't looking at that bitch. I'm not looking at that bitch for the whole flight. It was a 3-hour flight. And I'm just like, I'm not looking. Nope. I'm not looking. So I'm looking out the window. I look out the window almost the whole time she talks to her. And that crew member kept giving me death stares. I swear to God. She, like, whenever I was looking at her, like, I was trying to be nonchalant. I was like, when she was talking to my mom, I was like, she was like, she looked at me. She was like, whenever she would look at me, she would just give me a death stare. I was like, sorry. When we got off that flight, I was like, I hope I never fly Spirit again. That's the Spirit Airlines story that happened to me. Do you think it was my fault? Did I actually do something wrong on purpose, or was it an accident? Did I really not understand what I did? Because the crew member I think the crew member thought I did it on purpose. What do y'all think? Do you think I did it on purpose, or do you think it was just an accident? Yeah. But the way she said it scared me so bad. She's like, we have a deaf person that can read lips in row C. And I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of half and half. I mean, I did it to my stepdad a lot because, no, I know she was probably just messing with me and she was probably trying to teach me a lesson, but it was like, dude, why'd you scare me so bad? I'm 10 years old. Like, chill out. Like, oh my God. Like, holy balls. You scared me so bad. It was bad. I never want to fly Spirit again in fear of seeing that crew member, even though she would not be able to tell who I am, probably. She sees millions of people a day. You screamed fuck you at my friend on a screen. Well, that makes sense. On the other hand, you were probably... Yeah, I will never do it again, ever. And I hope I never fly Spirit again in fear of seeing that crew member, even though she will not remember who I am, but I remember who she is. I always will remember. What other embarrassing stories do I have? I wonder. Well, there have been multiple times where I've, like, waved at people when they weren't waving at me. That's so embarrassing. I hate it so much. What else? What other stories can I tell? Oh, I have another good one. Okay. They just keep popping in my mind. I've never gotten into a fight. I've never gotten into, like, a physical fight, but I have gotten into, like, a vocal fight before, yes. And over text fight multiple times. But I have a good one. In 8th grade, we had a Washington, D.C. trip. That was the worst school trip I've ever taken. And here's why. So, starts out great. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. So, I'm at the airport. Actually, I'm going to start before that. So, when we were signing up before the trip, my reading teacher, like my past reading teacher at the time, she calls me in, and we got to pick who we wanted to be with. So, I picked my closest friend, who we're going to call, we're going to call her Melissa. So Melissa was my best friend at the time. Very sweet. I knew her parents. I'd been over to her house multiple times. We were awesome. So I wanted to stay with her. So she had some other friends. We're going to call them Jacqueline, and there's one other one. I can't remember her name. We're going to call her Ophelia. So Jacqueline and Ophelia were the other friends of Melissa, and she wanted to be with them. Melissa's like, hey, can we be with my other friends? And I'm like, sure, I don't really have anybody else to room with. So we do that. And then my reading teacher, my past reading teacher, she calls me in. She's like, hey, we can't do this arrangement because, like, some other people want to be in the room. So this other girl wanted to be with me for some reason. I didn't really know her, but she wanted to be with me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what we decided, it was going to be me, Melissa, my other friend, what can we call her? Millie. And then this other girl named Ava. So Ava was Millie's friend. So it was me, Melissa, Millie, Ava. That's what we decided on the group. So then that got all figured out, and my mom was, like, really heated at this point because she wanted me to be with a lot of people I knew. So luckily I was with 3 people I knew. So then we get on the bus, we leave, everything's going great so far. We ride the bus to the airport, and I'm still friends with this group of guys, but this group of guys I actually turned to a lot during this trip. So when we got to the airport, we were chilling. I was with Melissa the whole time. I was walking with her. We went to go get Starbucks. We got food, everything. I got McDonald's because I was hungry. I'm like, yeah. So everything was going great. So then I go over to this group of guys and I talk to them and I have videos and stuff from it. It was a lot of fun. We were just hanging out in the airport. Then we walked around some and then we finally boarded. But before we boarded, my mom calls me. She's like, hey, so your seat is like in the very back of the plane. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she's like, I don't know if everybody else is from your school is going to be back there. And I'm like, ooh, that's not good. So she offers to change my seat. So I'm like, I guess. I mean, I don't know if anybody else is going to be up in the front, but sure. So she changes my seat, and I get on the plane. I look for the seat. I get in. Turned out, I'm by 50-year-old men on the plane for an hour on the way to Washington, D.C. I call my mom. Mom, what seat did you put me in? She's like, I put you closer to the exit, so you're like one of the first off. Mother, I'm sitting next to two 50-year-old men. One of the teachers on there, she goes up to me. She's like, are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? And I'm like, The other kids passing by, going into the seats, were laughing at me. I was like, God damn it, Mother. So I sit there. They weren't talking to me. I mean, one of them talked to me. They were actually super sweet. They were so sweet to me. They were like, hey, where are you going? And I'm like, oh, all these other kids, we're all going to Washington, D.C. And they're like, oh, that's going to be fun. So that guy was really nice. One of them just didn't talk. They were just watching the show the whole time. But the other guy, who was in the aisle, I was in the middle seat. Yes, I was in the middle seat between these two guys. But one of them was super sweet. So he was talking to me a little bit. He's like, oh, well, I hope you have fun. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. It'll be a lot of fun. So I endured an hour of that. And then I got off. And then we arrived in Washington, D.C. And then we got to our hotel. We got into our room. Everything was still going okay at this point. And Millie, I had not talked to in like 2 years. So I was like, we got to know each other. And she's like, hey, I'm sorry I haven't really talked to you that much. And I'm like, no, it's okay. We're gonna talk a lot during this trip, you know? So everything's going great. And then night falls, we talk more, and everybody's getting along, and then we go to sleep. We wake up, it's the second day. And then, when we wake up, nobody else was awake. I made sure to set an alarm for myself to wake up, and then I get ready. So then I get dressed and everything, and blah, 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 blah. Hello, I'm telling a story about my 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. and how it was the worst school trip I've ever taken. So I'm on the second day right now. So again, I wake up, I set my alarm. Nobody else was awake at the time, so I was like, okay, they're just gonna have to wake up on their own time. So I get dressed and everything, and I get ready. So that second day, we were walking around and stuff, and I went to the group of guys when Melissa decides to up and ditch me and go with her other friends that weren't even in our room. So she just ups and leaves me by myself. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go and talk with my group of guy friends. So I walk with them. They were all chill. I love them so much. So I'm just walking with them and everything. And everything is going great. We were at the Thomas Jefferson Memorial, I believe. So that was fine. And then that day, we had gone to the store to get stuff for our room. So I was still mainly hanging out with the group of guys this time, but I was sitting next to Melissa on the bus that we took to go everywhere. So I was sitting next to her, and everything was still fine. Then she decides to, I'm just gonna, get up and walk to a different seat instead of sitting next to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm alone now in the back of the bus, and I overhear her conversation. She's like talking away with her other friends, and she's like, oh my God, I wish I could be in a room with you guys instead. I'm sorry, what? Repeat that? I look back and I'm like, okay, you're a bitch. So I actually start crying on the bus. Yeah, I start crying on the bus, but then I eventually just clear it out, and I'm like, okay, that's how you want to be. That's fine. So I sit there alone. I go to the shop. I'm all by myself, shopping the whole time. And then we get back on, still in the singular seat by myself. and they were playing music on the bus, and then we went back to the hotel, got back into our room. I did not talk to them. And we actually had free time that night. So we got to stay out until like 10 p.m.-ish. So I went out and I went to go play with this other group of friends, including Brian at the time. He was really sweet, of course. And there was a few other friends. So I went down with them and I was like, yeah, you know, Melissa's being kind of a bitch, so I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. But they actually invited me over. They were like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm having a tough time with my roommates. So the other group of guys, they were playing hide and seek in their room. So they didn't come down into the lobby, so I just hung out with those guys. Then I went back up and I went to sleep. Next morning, actually before that, totally forgot about this. So when I came back up to the room, we had like maybe 10 minutes before we had all go back to our rooms. The door to me and Melissa's bedroom, where we slept, 2 separate beds, door was closed. I'm like, okay. Millie and Ava are in there. They're on their phones. So I go over and I'm about to knock on the door and they're like, you don't want to do that. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, just don't. So I wait for like 10 minutes. I wait for like 5 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, this is my room. I'm knocking on the door. So I knock on the door. I'm like, knock, 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 knock. And I'm like, can I come in? And it was like 3 other people in there. And I'm like, and they're just like, yeah. They were like laughing and stuff. So I walk in and 2 other of Melissa's friends are in there. And I'm like, you guys better wrap it up. So it's time to go back to your guys' rooms. And they're just like, okay. I knew they were thinking I was like a fun sucker or something at the time, but like it was like 10 minutes before we had to go back to our room. Like, get your ass back. So they go back and I don't say anything. And then I call my mom when Melissa goes out into the room to talk to Millie and Ava. And I'm just like, Mom, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, Melissa is completely ignoring me. She's doing all this stuff and it's really making me upset. And I start crying to my mom. I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And she was trying to comfort me and everything. And then Melissa, she comes into the room after I'm done talking to my mom. And she's like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And I was still crying just a little bit. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. She sits down by the bed, by me. And she puts her arm around my shoulder. She's like, okay, just checking up on you because it sounded like you were crying in here or something. And I'm like, oh, nah, I'm fine. She's like, okay, just making sure. She gives me a hug and then she walks back out. And then I call my mom back and she's like, what did Melissa do? And I tell her and everything. And she's like, just try to get through it and stuff. You're going to be okay. So I do. And I go back to sleep. Wake up. I text my mom. I'm like, hey, they're not up. We got to be out there in like 20 minutes. And so I go down by myself. I bring a room key and I go down by myself. Hi, what's up? I'm telling a story about the Washington, D.C. trip. So I'm on like the 3rd day right now. So Melissa, she, once again, ignores me almost the whole day. Like I'm not even known to her. So then I'm like, okay, if you want to be that way, I'm going to sit up at the front of the bus where my guy friends are. So I do that. These other girls, they get mad at me. They're like, hey, I didn't think she'd be sitting there. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I brush them off and then I sit there on the bus the rest of the day. The 3rd day was the best day out of all of them. So I was hanging out with the guy friends the whole time and it was awesome. It was so fun. And then when night fell, we went to the Iwo Jima Memorial and we ran around there. I have a video of it. And then when we got on it was so hell for me, like the first 2 days. I swear to God, I hated it. But we ran around the Iwo Jima Memorial and I was having fun. And then we got back on the bus. And by the way, one of the guys was my crush at the time. So I was like sitting right next to him almost. I was like adjacent from him. And they start playing Taylor Swift. Yes, I like Taylor Swift songs. Don't come at me for that. But they started playing Taylor Swift song. Me and him, I was like, oh my god, this is so romantic at the time. We were looking at each other the whole time when we were singing. We did not break eye contact. Nothing. I was like, ah! Okay, so anyways, that was fun. And then I just played with the other group of guys for that night, and then I went back up to the room, fell asleep. Last day came around. We went around, blah, 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 and then I sat next to Brian, coming back from Washington, and that was fun. He made me watch The Meg with him, and I got traumatized. Overall, the Washington trip for me was kind of a 50-50. It was kind of like 50% hell, 50% fun. So like, mainly hell though, because I like cried. And actually, this is when I had first met the other girl. This is when I first met the bitch. So yeah. She was actually one of my comfort people at the time. So I called her during the trip, and I'm like, hey, I'm kind of going through it right now. At the time, she was a comfort, but yeah, definitely a roller coaster. So yeah, that's how Washington went for me. Twins, if you want to go back and watch this, then you can, because it's a lot of stuff. I cried in art class at my table. As I'm looking at my man, I looked up and started on. Oh my god, I hate that. I had so many embarrassing moments in middle school. Oh, it was bad. Where's Shadow? He's on my bed. I don't know where exactly he is, but he is chilling right now. He curses the chat, and he makes it turn off for some reason, because he's the ultimate life form, so he just makes it turn off. Woo! Needless to say, Melissa is not my friend anymore. So, neither is Millie or Ava. They are not my friends. So yeah. At least I was able to break those off. But after that, so what else? Is there anything else? Is there any like really big story? There probably is. I just can't think of it right now. Interesting stories. Have a good night. You too. Thanks for listening. We have 30 minutes until it is Pride Month for me. 30 minutes! Yay! I think after that, I'm gonna end the stream because we've actually gone live for an hour! Yay! Without chat turning off. Yay! Woohoo! Yahoo, yahoo, yahoo! Finally, after 4 tries, it's still here. Trying to think of other story time. Maybe if I look through my photos, I will think of something. I don't know. Oh, if you guys, this is me and my puppy. This is me and my puppy. A funny pet story? This is my puppy now, by the way. Low key, once I started going to Harris with them, did it for a debate in class today. I got back, didn't even side with me, and then I got called. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is me and my puppy. We're so cute together. A funny pet story. Actually don't think I have one. Rest in peace, Coke Zero. Coke Zero will always be in my heart. Do y'all want me to show you what Brian looks like? I can. I just gotta find a picture of him. I know I have one. This is him with a filter. He's a very small dude. Very small. I know I have a better one of him. I just can't find it. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm looking through my pictures right now. Once my cat Wednesday been a wire and broke her. Oh. Oh, jeez. This is me and my other puppy. It's from a while ago. Yeah, it is from a while ago. Trying to find like funny things. I don't know what I have on here. I don't have like anything. It's like, oh, okay. This is me in a wig cap when it was like, when my hair was like crazy. I don't know. I don't really have like, I do play games. I play Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, and many more. Oh, y'all want to see what the girl looks like? This is from a while ago. This is from a while ago, but y'all can hate on her as much as you want because she's not here right now. Twins, if you're here, if you're still here, a lot of stuff has, I do play Fortnite, and yes, I do have a PC. It is right there. Twins, if you're still here, so much stuff has gone down that you guys just don't know about. That's why I'm hating on her a little, because she's just been kind of a bitch right now. Yeah. If I remember to make a community post after this, I might put my Fortnite stuff in it. I don't know. But so much stuff has gone down. It's like, I can't explain it, but like, just, yeah. Okay. It's a really, really bad photo, but trying to get only her in it because I don't want to expose everybody else. That's her, guys. That's what she had. Red hair. Red hair. She has glasses. Apparently, she is like the same weight as me. I don't know. That's her though. Yay. But like, I was crazy. But yeah, that's her. Apparently she weighs the same weight as me. Avatar: The Last Year. Last time she told me she was like 120 pounds. I was kind of like, you sure about that? I know I should not be saying this stuff, but like, she's a little bit of a, like, her body compared to mine, like, I'm sorry, girl, you don't look like this. Ooh, I have a better picture that I could show. I have permission to do this. Totally. I have a lot of permission to do this, guys. So much permission. I don't know if I'll be able to find anything, but I know she sent a picture of something. I know she did. I know she did. I know she did. I know she did. I have permission. No, because twins, I'm trying to make everybody else understand, but they're not understanding. Like, where is it? Oh my god, I know she sent something else. I know for a fact she did. I know. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in this one? Is it in Ted Bundy's freezer? It might be. I don't know. It's a picture of her in a dress. I could do a comparison. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. I'm sorry. Oh my god, there has to be something. There has to. Where is it? I'm tweaking. I know for a fact it's somewhere. I just need to find it. Oh, she sent me a bunch of other stuff in here in our private stuff, though. Oh, I was like, are people still here? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find something of her because, oh my god. By the way, this girl has a boyfriend and I don't. Oh my god. She sent me pictures before. I know for a fact she has. What is that? Oh, it's Lemon Beauty Space. Don't worry, y'all. I'm still here. Chat is still here. She chopped like a bread, slapped on a bread. Shot the bagel and the boyfriend trying to squeeze through the that photo was not rendered. Oh, here's one. It's from a while ago, but that's a photo she sent me. When was this? Hold up, I gotta find the date for this because January 1st of this year. That is a photo she sent me. That is the photo. I know she sent a photo of her in a dress. I just cannot find it. That's the most recent one I can find of her. Is the mirror shaped after her? I'm cackling, guys. I'm sorry. I'm cackling. See, and my parents are hearing all this. They're probably laughing because I've told her all this shit. I've told them all the shit that she's done, and they're probably laughing along with me. But yeah, twins, the next time I see you guys, I'll have to explain everything because, like, yeah, it's a lot. If y'all are still here, even. But, God, I know she said something. I know she said something. I just can't find it. I just can't find it, guys. She probably wouldn't send it in the one with her ex-boyfriend in it. I swear to God it's in Ted Bundy's freezer. I just don't know where. It doesn't matter. I already showed you guys a picture. That's her compared to me. Like, she's shorter than me, but I'm obviously, like, tinier. So, God, whenever my parents told me I was tinier than her, I'm like, no, you're wrong. No, they're not wrong. And by the way, that girl says she's 120 pounds. Bitch, huh? What? I should probably stop shit talking to her. It's so much fun though, guys. It's so much fun. And depressed because my boyfriend. Oh my god. That's what Brian did to her. That's what Brian did to that girl. What she says. What she said. She just kept, like, going on, like, oh my god, he keeps saying he's gonna kill himself and everything, and I'm like, oh. I didn't know how to react. I was like, oh, okay. We have almost 15 minutes until Pride Month, guys. 15 minutes, 15 minutes. Should I keep shit talking her or no? Oh, I'll say one more thing. Her teeth. My teeth were bad. My teeth were bad. If you look at my old videos, oh my god, they were bad. My teeth were bad, but hers, oh my god. She says she keeps convincing her mother to get her braces. Bro, you can't stop shit talking Bugs Bunny. Dude, I used to get called Bugs Bunny in elementary school. And now hearing somebody else call my, like, friend, it is so funny. I'm not even kidding, y'all. I used to get called Bunny in elementary school. Because of my teeth. These two front teeth. I used to get called Bunny. And now she is. Her teeth, though. She has teeth in her gums. And she's like, yeah, I keep convincing my mom to give me braces, but she won't. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Because... it wouldn't hurt. Like, her teeth are sharp, too. Like, oh, a funny story about her is in middle school, we were out on the concrete. We were sitting. Instead of Bop House, it's Break the House. We were sitting on the concrete outside of our school, and I don't know how she did it. She somehow fell. She chipped her front tooth. That chip is still there. She has not gotten it fixed. Like, oh my god. I even tell her to this day, I'm like, girl, that chip is still there. Hi, from Mexico? Ooh, welcome. My friend chipped his tooth playing football. Ugh. Yeah, she just kind of fell face first into the concrete. She got a chipped tooth. Oh my god, and she is such a pick-me. Jesus. Oh, such a pick-me. So, before you all, like, I know there's a lot of people on here that, like, say I'm, like, a brace face or something. Don't say shit about my mouth until you see her teeth, because, oh my god. You remember that? Yeah. I was like, how, what? She still has gotten it fixed. It's still there. It's still there. Yeah, I don't know how she did it. She just kind of fell face first, chipped the tooth. What? Like, huh? Overall, she hasn't changed from middle school. I do not know Spanish that well. I've taken 3 Spanish classes, and I still don't know Spanish that well. I know hola, ¿cómo estás? I know estoy bien. I know more. I just can't think. Thank you. I'm gonna get them off in less than a month. So, I'm excited. I'm getting them off. I'm gonna kind of miss them, though, because they kind of give this, like, aesthetic that I won't ever get back. So, in 26 days, I'm getting my braces off. I'm not kidding. 26 days from June 1st, I'm getting my braces off. And then I'm getting my retainer. Yeah. So you guys get to see me without braces for the first time in 2.5 years. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Braces are drip. Oh, yeah. That too. Like, what's your name? Or my name is something. I remember a Spanish teacher in elementary. She would make us choose Spanish names. I don't even remember what mine was. I think mine was like Maria or something. I was like, I don't look like a fucking Maria. Like, huh? When you get the braces up? Nah, that's crazy. No, because I'm going to have a retainer anyways. Which makes sense. I'm gonna have to have a retainer for the rest of my life afterwards. So I'm just so glad I'm getting them off. I'm so tired of them. Like, I cannot tell you guys how exciting it is. Like, I'm so excited. Hey, look, I have a Sonic squishy. Mrs. McAfee, what was your opinion? Fucking hated her. I fucking hated her so much. I hated her so much. Yeah, she was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I remember when she kicked somebody, what I heard was she kicked somebody out of her class because they were gay. I was like, what? Huh? Why are you gonna throw a chair at the wall? Something happened, Echo? Something must have happened. I know! I was like, she came back as a sub. I was like, no! What? I had her as a sub, and I was like, God fucking damn it. I was like, God damn it, dude. Like, she walked in there, she was like, oh, that class A, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. I was about to walk out of that class. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I was so over. There was chair in the middle water well at my German teacher. German? A German teacher? Dude, I want to learn something else other than Spanish and French. Oh. That's another reason I'm glad I don't have siblings. I'm gonna hear them yap. I just know I would get so tired of it so quickly. German teacher was an I just know I would get tired of it so quickly. I would be like, they'd just be yapping and stuff, and I'd be like, all right, get out. And also, I wouldn't have all this stuff that I have now. We gotta shoot in there like that. Really? Oh my god. How's it been going lately? I haven't, like, texted you guys, so, like, sorry about that. But how is your school? Ours is, good. I guess. Not much stuff has really gone down besides like homecoming, but you guys were still there for that. I just didn't really tell you guys like the whole story. But anyways, if I had siblings, I wouldn't have everything I have now. So like, I wouldn't have all these cosplays. You have last finals Monday. Ooh, you guys get out a lot later than we do. We got out the 22nd of May. But yeah, good luck! I love getting out early. Yeah. But I pray that you guys do good on your finals. I did decent. At least I think. I think that's about like all the story times I have right now that I can think of. If I can think of any more tomorrow, I will definitely spout them out. It is a Pop-Tart lip balm. It is a frosted confetti cupcake lip balm. You're funny. What's my opinion on Marvel? My parents really like it. I've never really gotten into it. Personally, I've never really gotten into it. I just never could. We have less than 10 minutes until midnight, guys. Yeah, my parents love Marvel. I just can't really get into it. I just never have. I understand some of it, but like not that much. Pride Month in 9 minutes for me. Yo! Favorite superhero? I'm pretty basic. Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman. I don't know if she's Marvel or DC, but she's one of the two. I like Wonder Woman a lot. I think she's DC. Kate Bishop? I have no idea who those are. Yeah, she's DC. That's what I thought. Okay. I didn't think she was Marvel, but Echo, you're going crazy. You're going crazy. I have this too. Before finals, I had 2 B's and all A's, but now grades are locked, so I can't. Oh, hopefully you do good. I got 1 C. I'm still pissed. Because it lowers my grade. Well, I should say it lowers my GPA, and I was trying to get a 4.0 GPA this year, but I guess that's not happening. It's definitely not happening next year, because sophomore slump is going to hit me like a brick. So, yay. After we celebrate Pride Month for like a few minutes, I'm probably going to end stream because I've been going live for 1 hour and 23 minutes. I'm going to set a timer for it to go off at 12. If I could make it a Born This Way timer, that would be awesome, but I can't. I'm going to play Born This Way. After Born This Way is up, I'm going to end stream. Timers. How much longer is it? 7 minutes? Okay, 7-minute timer starts now. When that goes off, it'll officially be Pride Month. My ringer is on, so you guys will hear it. Yay! I'm gonna get Born This Way ready, because like it's a fire song. And of course you want to hear that on Pride Month, during Pride Month. Okay. What are your favorite genres of music? Probably pop, hip hop. Oh, and apparently that time come a girl in the girls' bathroom during school. They don't know which though. I remember at the beginning of this year, before you guys switched schools, we got a bomb threat, and I was like, I remember that. Did I tell y'all that I'm obsessed with Sonic now? I'm like really obsessed with it for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, that was fun. I remember my mom telling me that, and I'm like, oh. So, yeah, I'm like obsessed with Sonic now. I have also a shadow plushie that I have Sonic and Knuckles. They're my babies. So yeah. What is on my foot? Shopping bag piece. Yeah, then we just went to school. We were just like, oh, bomb threat. Well, we're still gonna go to school. Apparently a girl named Marissa in 6th grade went into a forest near my old school, the 8th grader alone. I don't get people who get freaky deaky in the schools. I don't get it. I remember during one of our middle school dances afterwards, I remember hearing people talking about a 6th and 8th grader making out in the bathroom, and I'm like, ah! One of my hobbies, cosplaying, playing video games, drawing, singing, stuff like that. But I was like, ew, why? Why? You're in middle school, chill out. And then there was the rumor that a girl was pregnant in 6th or 7th grade. I'm like, dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Calm down. It actually turned out to not be true. Don't worry. Everybody else, it wasn't true. It was not true. It was not true. Thank God. I am a omnivert. Which is basically just like I'm half introvert, half extrovert. I think I'm more of extrovert though. My parents say I'm more of an introvert, but I think I'm more of an extrovert when it comes to like meeting new people. Or like talking online, I'm definitely more of an extrovert instead of like an introvert. Obviously. Twins, I don't know where, were you guys still there in November, question mark? Ooh, that sounds fun. I can't remember if you guys were still there in November. I don't think you guys were. Because that was like after homecoming. Don't remember. Okay, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I won the talent show. Yeah. Remember 7th grade? I have a trophy now. I'm in high school. I am in high school. I will say that. Middle school summoning Gwen can turn to hell. Ah! No! 2 minutes, guys. Vividly remember that talent show. Yep. It was something. What are your subjects? Next year, I'm gonna be taking honors chemistry. Honors chemistry. I'm in honors English. Might be doing like AP World History. How did I win? So for the talent show, you had to donate money to somebody who you wanted to win, and whoever had the most money, whoever raised the most money, won. And I raised $96, and I won. Guys, it's almost time. We have a minute. We have a minute. We got 1 minute. I think I'm going to turn the timer off because it's kind of off. Bro, I'm not even allowed to see my next year's schedule. Only if you're having classes you didn't sign up for, but I don't remember what I signed up for. I don't remember what I signed up for either. And I'm kind of nervous about my schedule next year. I'm going to be in like 3 honors like AP classes next year, and I'm kind of scared. Come on, 12. Come on, 12. We're so close. So close. I can feel it. It's almost Pride Month. It's almost Pride Month. My parents are probably going to be jamming along with me. My parents' bedroom is right above mine. It is midnight! Here we go. Here we go. Happy Pride Month. Playing Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Here we go.
It doesn't matter if you love him or
I am LGBT, yes.
Just put your paws up, cause you were born this way, baby.
Yeah. I don't have a flag or anything, I'm upset. Oh wait! I do, I lied. I have a rainbow aloha. I'm not lesbian. I'm asexual, panromantic, and non-binary. I love this band so much. This is like the only Pride band I have. If I had rainbow lights, this would be better. Nice. Only like fictional people. Yeah, that's real, honestly. Yeah, I'm asexual now, so like. What else can I do to make this better? I don't know. Oh, I guess our PC's on rainbow. I can turn that on. Asexual just means you may not like sexual stuff. You don't like anybody sexually. Wait, what's that set up? Y'all still see me? Nah, you can't. Wait, hold on. Hold up. You might be able to see me in a minute. Turn on. Hey. Oh. Still can't really see me. Hello. Okay, well, I tried this.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white, beige, chola descent.
I tried, y'all.
Your Orient, whether like disabilities left you outcast.
I tried that, but that's okay.
Love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way.
It's free to fly, lesbian, transgender, bye. How much RAM? Ooh. I think 8. I think. I'm not entirely sure. This probably costed like a good $3,000 if I had to take a guess. Maybe more, I don't know. My parents won't tell me. Hey! I'm guessing it was maybe like $2,000 or $3,000 for the PC. Yay! Happy Pride Month, everybody! I hope you have a good start to your Pride Month in the morning. If it is late for you, if it was Pride Month before it was for me, I believe I wished everybody a early Pride Month if it was, yeah, I know, I don't entirely know the whole setup for it. If you have time for another song, you should do This Is Me. I think I'm gonna end it here. I will definitely play more Pride songs tomorrow because I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. So I will be doing that. But happy Pride Month! Yay! I'm glad we got the stream to finally work. I've been live for 1 hour and 35 minutes. So yay! Happy Pride Month once again. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to end the stream here. And yeah, we're gonna have a good little Pride stream tomorrow. I didn't do that last year. So yeah, thank you to all that joined. I hope you had a fun time. I will catch you up. Don't worry. I will definitely text you guys. All right. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the live stream.